Hey folks, alright, we're going to take the X-Fly F-15 up in the desert camo. I'm going to have some fun with her. This is another one of my Christmas presents. Today I'm flying all my Christmas present planes from my Precious, and this is one of them. One of four. I'm a very blessed man. Just going to take her up, fly around, have some fun. We're going to do 2 flights, and after both flights we'll talk about rates and my AS3 settings and all that. Now if you look closely, you'll notice I took the suspension nose gear off that my Precious had bought me with it, but because it just raised the front of the plane up so much, to me it didn't look right. I just put the stock gear back on, but I can always use that in a different plane.
Starting the fun over.
All right, nose wheel gyros engaged. Right, left, down. All right, high rates. 4-minute timer. Got them running a 2800 SMC high voltage pack. All right, flying pretty good there. Full throttle right now. Cut the power. Remember, I don't have rudder, so and I'm really surprised how well that camo shows up. It just looks so good in that sun. Take it up again. Cut the power. Woo! About lost it.
Time remaining 3 minutes.
About lost it in that hole. In the pit. Let's bring her in for a landing. Touch and go. Holding hardly any elevator pressure at all to hold the inverted, so that's good. That means my CG's perfect. Gonna take it up. All right, let's do a stall test. All right, bring it right at us. Cut the power. What does she do? She just glides forward. All I gotta do is hold a little bit up elevator and she just glides forward. So that's good. All right, cut the power, take my fingers off.
2 minutes.
Okay, same thing. I left my fingers off the sticks and all she did was glide forward because I wanted to make sure I wasn't artificially controlling her without thinking. Because you get so used to flying. All right, remember, don't do too much, even in speed, you can do a speed stall. Even too much elevator at any speed, even high speed, you can induce a stall. So. Didn't like it. Let me go around. Remember, I don't have yaw correction, so kind of have to make sure I'm lined up right on the runway to begin with. Back into about 8th power. There we go. All right, got enough juice for one more. Kind of a rough and tumble takeoff there. See where she peters out. Right there.
One minute.
Let's bring her by for a nice slow pass. Ah, beautiful plane. All I've done is give her the antenna mod and a clear coat. That's all I've done. Other than that, she's all stock.
30 seconds.
Running an AR631 Spectrum Smart Receiver. Everything else in the plane is stupid though. Even the battery's dumb and so's the pilot.
20 seconds.
All right. I gotta go find some toast to go with that butter. All right.
Motor is stopped.
All right.
Safe to the touch.
Still got 20 seconds left on a 4-minute timer, but we'll talk about both. Do another flight. Let the ESC cool off for about 5 minutes. We'll come back and do a second flight. All right. Just stay tuned. Hey folks, all right, second flight of the X-Fly F-15, the Desert Camo. Flying with AS3X Plus on board, nose wheel gyro, all that good fancy technology jazz. All right, right, left, up, down, high rates. Get down here and turn around. When we get done with this flight, we'll go back to the bench and we'll talk about everything, the rates and everything. All right.
Manual AS3X mode.
All right. Here we go. There's a little ramp right there in the runway. And boy, I hit it, didn't I? All right. If you notice it skips in the videos because we lose focus or track. My wife, we have to rely on autofocus. My wife has a vision situation to where she has to have autofocus. We cannot use manual, and so fast-moving shiny objects don't jive well with autofocus sometimes. And also when I don't give her a warning what I'm doing, that has a problem too. All right, let's see if we can't land it. Remember, you don't have yaw correction. A little touch and go there. Check out inverted. Very little pressure needed. All right, now we're gonna go down here and we're gonna take it straight up. Straight up, 1, 2, 3. Kill the motor. This is where paying attention to your rudder orientation helps. Look at them rudders that way, because that's the only way you're gonna be able to tell, because it's a mid-wing mounted plane as far as the mid-wing, so it's gonna be hard to tell which way is up. Nice little show pass there.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
All right, that's our 2-minute warning. Let's do our 2-minute landing. Out of the power, gliding, about 8th power. A little bit of flare. All right, now I got a full flare on them elevators to help plant that tail, keep her from rolling. All right. Still got a minute and a half. Let's take it up again. This time we'll land from the other direction. Tell you what, this nose wheel gyro really helps with a small, light plane. About a third throttle now. All right. We'll take off from down here.
One minute.
1 minute warning. Bring her by slow and slow. Low and slow. All right. Swing out a little bit.
30 seconds.
My final approach. Out of my power. Get my glide going. Sync rate. A little bit of power. A little bit of flare. Wheelie, 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 wheelie. All right, folks, that is the X-Fly Twin 40 F-15 from Banana Hobby, purchased for me by my precious for Christmas.
Motor is stopped. Safe to the touch.
The only thing I've done is give her a polyacrylic Minwax for the skin and give her the antenna mod. Let's take her back to the bench. Let's talk about her. All right, that's the end of both flights. Both flights were with an SMC 2800 high voltage pack. Let me just show you that pack. Okay. First flight, 30% left, and I flew to the time, if I remember right. This one I've got 24 seconds left, but other people want to fly too, so I can't hog the field. Oh! Doesn't have a battery strap, but it does have the Arnold Schwarzenegger of Velcro in there. I've got that wedged in there. Well, there we go, finally. It comes with an XTC connector, XT60 connector. And I got 34% on that one. Now, let's talk about rates. Now, I got an AR631 Spectrum receiver mounted right up front there. AR631 right there. Okay. CG on the plane is 78 millimeters back from the leading edge root, which puts it right there. And if you look for a landmark, you see the first where you get first wing bolt, go back about an inch. That's where I've got that black mark. I got the number 78 there, and put that there for the weight. And that she CG's pretty good right there. All right, let's talk about our rates. All right, the rates that we flew in, high rates for a plane. Aileron, 100% throws, 30% expo. Elevator, 100% throws, 30% expo. Rudder, just on the nose wheel, because I don't have rudder control, 100% throws, 30% expo also. That's what that looks like. And the AS3X settings, the AS3X Plus settings is no flap settings. Okay. My gains are actually, I left them at the default of 40, 50, and 60. Normally I lower them, but I left them at the default of 40, 50, and 60. Roll, pitch, and yaw. And she flew just flying. Priorities, however, the default's 140. I lowered all of them to 100 for roll, pitch, and yaw at 100. Didn't do anything with heading. With stop lock, it's normally 35. I raised everything to 50 to give me a little more crisp stopping point. And the release rate, I left it at default of 55, 55, and 75 on roll, pitch, and yaw. Gains are at 1% or one-time gains, and the nose wheel gyro is on my gear channel, and no retracts to worry about. And the rate gain for it, I have that set for 40%. And of course it's tied adjustable to my gain roller, which as I can fly, I can change how much gains or reacts with that roller. So, all right, well there you go folks. That is the X-Fly F-15 in the desert camo livery. Great flying plane, shows up really well in a sunny day like this. And I was really surprised. I figured it might bleed in, but no, she shows up really well. So orientation is really not an issue, and I thought it would be. Precious did buy me the suspension gear, and I had that installed for the first time I flew her, first couple of flights. But it made that gear come down that far, and I couldn't get it going shorter. And to me, she was just already kind of sitting kind of dumb. So this is more scale, and as light plane as this is, it's really not necessary. I just appreciate her buying it for me. And thank you for the plane, baby. Thank you for the Christmas present. All right, folks. Well, that's the X-Fly F-15. Great flying plane. I highly recommend it. Good beginner jet. If she had rudders, then you could learn the yaw discipline. But other than that, just a great jet to throw around. I might try hand launched her because she'll do well with that, and she'll go a lot faster. But all right, well, thank you so much. God bless y'all. Don't forget, faith, family, and friends. God is good. And X-15 from X-Fly. Bye-bye.